Grooms are an integral part to the equestrian family and to the industry, and we wanted to highlight their key role for the success of the events. So we have met now Denise Moriarty, the groom of Ken Farrington. Hi Denise, welcome. Denise, how did you travel to Rome?
It was quite a long travel for us as we came from America. We flew from Miami to Amsterdam on Thursday. We based in our farm in Belgium for a couple of days to let the horses rest before doing the 2-day travel from Belgium to Rome.
So were you on the plane with the horses and then you drove with the lorry with the horses to Rome?
On the plane with the horses, I take care of them while they fly. I'm also in the truck with them as they come to the shows. Luckily, I don't have to drive the truck. We have a driver, which I'm very thankful for because jet lag is always hard.
And what awaits you now here in Rome during these 4 or 5 days that you're here at Exio Piazza di Siena?
We're hoping for some good competition and that the horses are in form. This is our first CSIO for this year, so we're hoping that we can show that we're fit and ready to go to Tokyo.
And when do you start in the morning working and how long is your day? What are your duties during the day?
The day very much depends on the schedule for the show. If it's a morning class, obviously we need to start earlier. Indoors vary to outdoor shows. But normally I aim to be at the barn around 6:30. So I can feed the horses, do their boxes, change their water, get them out for a hand walk, hand graze before Kent comes to ride. When the day ends, again, depends on the class. For example, tomorrow there's a class at 4, a big class, so it's going to be a little bit of a longer day, but that's what we're here for, so that's no problem.
You are here with Ken's 2 top horses, Gazelle and Credence. Can you tell us some peculiarities of these horses?
They're both big personalities. Gazelle likes her personal space away from the other horses. She's not a big fan of them being too close to her, whereas Credence is quite the opposite. He likes to make friends with every horse that he passes along the way. Can get him into trouble sometimes, but yeah, they have big personalities and a lot of attitude, which helps in the ring.
We have now talked about your action when you're in competition, but what happens when you're back home? Are you also a rider, and how did you meet Ken? How did it came up that you became his groom?
Our day at home, again, it depends on if we're showing at home in Wellington. We try and keep it quite relaxed at home for the horses. They spend a lot of time in the fields. We have a racetrack and we go out in the canals. So when they're not showing, we try and keep it very, very, very simple for them. I do ride a little bit. It's not my forte, but I can do it when I need to. The horses are quite sensitive. They're athletes, so like at the shows and stuff, they can be quite sharp to ride, and it's not for an amateur to try and do. And I met Kent at a previous job I had. He rode a horse for us at Grand Prix level, and I took care of the horse. And then when I decided to move jobs, I approached Kent about a job, and I've been with them for over 8 years now.
Is it challenging being a groom for one of the best riders in the world, with grooming the best horses in the world?
It can be challenging on days, but you have to have a passion for it. You have to love what you do. The days can be long. There's a lot of emotion. They're living creatures. You want to win. A lot of stuff is out of your control. So it takes a lot of passion, a lot of dedication to do it.
So a lot of passion and a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
What was the show with the most emotions, the best moment that you have lived together with Ken and his horses by now?
There's been a few. Geneva is always a good show for us. It's a show we really enjoy to go to. Our horses always do well there. Went in the top 10 final to be the first American rider to do it with Voyer. Gazelle winning her first Grand Slam. And then of course Aachen is just a show all in its own. The atmosphere is unbelievable. And again, Gazelle to win a Grand Slam there is a huge achievement. But of course the Olympics in Rio with Voyer It was a great experience and a lot of motion, a lot of work went in and it paid off, so it was good.
Many big achievements, many big moments, many emotions. Which expectations are you having for the Xio Piazza di Siena?
We're hoping that we can perform, win some classes, do well in the Nations Cup, that our team can hopefully win, that all our horses show that they're fit and ready for the summer.
Denise, thank you very much for your time and for your stories, and we wish you the best of luck and good work during these 4 days here in Rome.
Thank you very much.